Okay, so we are back. All right. Let's before I say anything, I'm just gonna play this. For those you don't know about this Maryland teacher.
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing, and people were just making it weird. So, of course, I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video.
My thing is this. This has nothing to do with these students. What does that have to do with these students? Clear question. What does that have to do with these students? It's a simple question. What the hell does your cameraman and your life outside of those school walls have to do with these students? That's your life. That's your responsibility. Why are you having minors do your responsibility, sir? Why are you doing that? It's pretty simple. Handle your stuff outside of school. This is not, these are minors. You're doing this for clout. That's it. Personally, I think, having braids, you know what? Make it a rule. You want to work in the education system, don't have braids. If you just to get these fools away from kids because you look like a groomer. This is stupid. Flat out.
And I was one of the ones being interviewed, so I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally, I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can.
Seriously? You having these little girls like your servants? What's next? Having them wash your car? Having them wash your clothes? What's next? He feels he could do this. And you have black people thinking there's nothing wrong with this until he will have you washing your have your daughter washing his drawers or cooking him breakfast. Oh, I didn't have time to cook breakfast today because I had a photo shoot, so I just had the kids make me breakfast. Nobody sees a problem with this.
Have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I would offer them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this.
A female teacher should be fired too. This is stupid.
this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair.
To you, of course, it's about you. It revolves around you. You don't care. This is what I'm saying, man. You really have to do, they really have to raise the standards when it comes to who you hire on the job. That really has to be paramount. He shouldn't have gone. And unfortunately, the
As
schools
an educator in today's age, you got to find ways to connect with your students. One thing for me is utilizing my social media because the students enjoy it.
No, your social media shouldn't. I don't care. They're kids. They like anything. Their brains are not developed.
Not only do I create content with my students because it's entertaining and I use it as an incentive, I also use my social media to benefit my school community. For that solar eclipse we just had a couple months ago, my principal called me into his office probably about a week or so before the actual eclipse and told me, he explained, hey, I've seen you do things with your social media for your classroom because I make an Amazon wish list to get things for my students, things that we need and want in the classroom. And shout out to those who support me and my students. I love y'all for that. But he told me, I seen how, your social media has worked for you in the past. I was wondering if, you could use your social media, make a video so we could get some glasses for as many students as possible. Of course, I immediately agreed to do it. Went home that night, made a video. Within 2 or 3 days, we had glasses for every single person in the school. Student, staff, parents came to see the eclipse, custodians. We had so many glasses that I was able to take a couple boxes to the school, the elementary school next door, so they could have solar eclipse glasses and enjoy the experience. I'm not saying that to brag and make it, I gotta no, I just am in a position where not only do I benefit from my social media presence, but my school community also gets to reap the benefits of me being a social media presence.
You're using these kids for clout. That's what it is. You're using these kids for clout. And Maryland, I don't know what the hell's going on with Maryland. I really don't. But I'm starting to see that they don't care about these kids. There's a reason why you have black parents take their kids and put them in white schools. And even though they probably will have to go through hell and fight like hell and fight, any white racist bully or whatever they have to deal with, because these type of schools are crap. Look what you're allowing in schools. Kids are there to learn education. That's it. That's it. Not braiding a grown man's hair where he could go and pay a woman a fee to get his hair braided. No one cares if you were late for some stupid photo shoot. That's your time. Do that on your own time.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. 5-day suspension without pay, and I'll be back at the school in August doing what I do best, making learning fun and impacting the lives of countless students. So thank you. And P.S. I'm going to be making a few.
And you wonder why you have blacks that move out of the black community. You wonder why you have blacks that will just move out since they're surrounded by socially inept people who can't see that this is wrong. Why they move from these type of communities and they'll risk living in white communities because they want a better quality of life, not living in some backwards community. Maryland teacher who went viral for letting students unbraid his hair shares update on his employment status. Marquise White, the Maryland teacher who went viral for letting students unbraid his hair, has shared an update on employment status. On Friday, July 5th, White took to TikTok to share an update. The teacher explained that many social media users have been telling him to get over the viral incident. Additionally, he explained that he was chilling a while until something major happened. Guess what? Guess who finally received a decision from the county on behalf of the superintendent? in regard to my employment status, White said. At first, I was really bothered by how long this process was taking, but now, as I'm looking back on it, I want to thank the county for taking their time and ensuring I wasn't an actual weirdo who slipped through the cracks before they allowed me back to the classroom. White explained that people who have been calling him everything under the sun, however, the district's investigation found that the public's baseless claims about him were unfounded. Ultimately, White thanked the public for their support and explained that he'll be back in August. Social media users reacted to the teacher's update in the Shame's comment section. Instagram user at Israel wrote, "Everyone owes this black man an apology, but we know that they'll never happen. No, doesn't deserve an apology. Move your kids out of that damn school." While Instagram user Rose Gold Shorty added, "Them kids will never get the same version of him." Instagram user at Silas wrote, "He never did anything wrong. People on social media got him fired, all because the trauma they experienced growing up, so they assume everybody goes through the same thing." While Instagram user at one Little Bertha added, "I wouldn't even want to go back." Instagram user Lily Renee wrote, "Nah, my daughter ain't playing in your hair. I don't give a damn." Yeah, pretty much. While Instagram user It's Drea added, "We need our black teachers." So basically, you have a black teacher now. He has to be letting minors braid his hair, any type of nonsense. Okay, and these are all all the people that are for this guy's side are from the ghetto. You notice that they're from the ghetto. All right, they're from the hood. Not too many brain cells. Not really thinking that this is not appropriate. This is why, Chris Rock used to say there's a civil war between blacks and ninjas. The ninjas are the one that will rob your car, all right, rob your apartment, and look at you and say, "Heard you got robbed." Or we'll have some weirdo crap. It's still weird. Instagram user at Beyond Bless Kai wrote, "Nobody understands how important it is to have a teacher who has a teacher the kids genuinely love. Who cares if the kids love the teacher? Does the teacher teach the curriculum? He's not there to do that. He's there to teach a curriculum. This is why you have to move away from these types of Pookies, Ray Rays, and Buquishas, because they don't have any freaking intelligence. That's all he was. He was a safe haven. A lot of these kids don't have anybody. Maybe that's the problem of the single mothers who picked lousy men to sleep with, and now they have a crappy baby father to deal with. Or the fact you're just a crappy baby mother who doesn't want to listen to instruction or sound reasoning, and then you want to do things on your own and have things your way, no matter how dysfunctional it is, and you think this is right. While Instagram user at a song called Live Podcast added, "A lot of you don't understand that when dealing with strangers' kids, it's objectively best to eliminate any thought of a possibility that there's foul play happening on any level. Teach the kids and go home, bro." Exactly. That is the mission here. Do what you're supposed to do according to the curriculum of that school and go home. Instagram user at James Hill TV wrote, "All right, bro, just teach our kids. All that other crap you're doing can stop. Finally, somebody with some sense." That's it. Here's how everything went down. As the Shade Room reported, previously reported, a video of White's. Yeah, I went over that. And that's it, man. That is it. That's all that has to be done. But a lot of these people don't understand who's coming behind this person. All right. Who else is going to be coming behind Marquis and think it's okay to do this and probably pull other stunts to test the boundaries? That's what you see. I say it again. There's a civil war between blacks and the ninjas. The ninjas don't have much intelligence. Blacks with intelligence move the hell away from the ninjas. That's all I got for now. If you think, a different way, let me know in the comments. You talk in the comment section. Anything you want to know about this channel, it's in the description box. Check me out on TikTok, Hard Talk Radio, live in 4K. got my TikTok link. And that's about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Later.